If you are budgeting regularly or you're just starting to budget for the first time, then a lot of times I see people abandon their budget because they didn't think about fun money. Fun money should definitely be part of your budget, and you need to learn how to track it. In this video, we are going to be covering fun money, how you can track your fun money spending so that you don't go overboard. And I will be using my fun money tracker and my fun money envelopes receipt. If you want to get the exact same templates that I'm using, you can do so by getting the How to Control Your Spending workbook, which is for sale, using the link below. All right, let's hop into it. Hey, what's up guys? It's Justine with Debt Free Millennials, the channel to help you crush your debt and live payment free. Part of your debt free journey process, and even after you become debt free, you should definitely be factoring in fun money into your budget. Now, fun money can look different depending on how you view what fun is. So for us, that includes things like Kyle going golfing. When we were going to the bars a lot, we would pool money to go to the bars, or going to a coffee shop, going to the movies, anything that's fun related, going to a festival, or we always do an annual boat day with our friends where we get out on the water in San Diego Bay and rent out a boat for the entire day. So awesome. We use our fun money budget for those exact purposes so that we feel good about having a good time and also not going overboard. Now, one of the best ways to start this is by building this directly into your budget. You can use the budget toolkit, which is linked below for free. You can download that, and that is going to help you set that up from the get-go. Or you can use cash envelopes if you want to go with the cash only system, and then only use cash from that envelope when you're wanting to spend money on fun. Then, and this is really important so that you don't go overboard, every time you go out and do something that would be within your fun money category, you're going to write it down. That's where this tracker comes into play. And what I do is I end up writing down every single time that we go out and do a fun outing, and write it down. You can also, if fun money, if you feel like maybe this could be a problem area for you, or maybe you don't know if it's a problem area for you, it's a good idea to put this on your refrigerator or put it in a place where you're going to see it every day. And when you come home, you're going to add whatever purchases you made for that day to your fun money tracker so that you can hold yourself accountable and visually see every single time you spend money on fun. Then at the end of the month, you're going to add up how much you spent and see whether or not you went over or under budget. Now, this fun money tracker can work in a variety of different ways. So let's suppose you haven't budgeted for fun in the past. You can also use this tracker to figure out how you spent on fun money from the previous month if you're just starting out. So you could look back at last month, go through your bank statement or your credit card statement, identify transactions that are categorized as fun in your head. You need to define that for yourself, and then start using your fun money tracker to fill that out. You can also do this as a mid-month check-in. So actually, let's hop over to my kitchen table, and I'm going to show you my real mid-month check-in of how we've spent money on fun so far. All right, so for my fun money tracker, I'm gonna go ahead and put in the month. And now I normally budget for fun money just regularly, but if you wanna do this in the middle of the month and just figure out where you're at, you can absolutely use and manipulate this tracker to figure out where you stand if this ends up being kind of an area that you wanna work on. So I have my credit card statement pulled up, and what I'm doing is I'm going through each transaction and I'm asking myself whether or not that transaction falls within the fun money category. So the first thing I see is golf on the 9th. So we always categorize golf as like a fun activity. Kyle really likes spending money at the golf range, and it looks like he spent $100. I think this was a subscription for a bunch of golf balls at the driving range, so he can just tap into that the next time that he goes. So $100 already spent. Then it looks like there's another transaction on the 9th for golf, and that was $3. So I'm not quite sure what this $3 transaction is for, but Kyle and I will talk about that. It could be something else that he bought at the golf range, maybe a bottle of water. So that will fall into the fun money category. And then we recently went to Julian. It's a really cute mountain town just outside of San Diego, and we did go to the cider mill, and we bought some fun like gourmet snacks and apple cider, so that was $9. And then we also bought their famous apple pie from Mom's, and since that was a special treat, it's not really, in my mind, part of a restaurant category. It's something kind of special that we did, and that was $9.70. So these are the fun money items that we've spent so far within the past 2 weeks for the month of October. So you can quickly add it up and see that I'm just about $120, just over $120 in fun money spending, and I typically allow for a couple $100 every single month. So anywhere between $250 to $100 for the month. It really just depends on what we're doing. And then also you can use your fun money and roll it over if you want to budget for it every single month. Once you're done, then you can come down to the bottom. Then you can add up how much you spent in total and whether or not you were under or over budget if you're budgeting for this regularly. And then what are some things that you can do differently? Maybe for us, it's being more mindful about spending money on golf outings, or just making sure that we are staying within budget by doing fun money items that don't cost as much. So that's how I use my fun money tracker, and this is an example of how you can use it in the middle of the month if you're just starting to track your fun money expenses. Okay, so in addition to figuring out how much you've spent on fun, you can also physically keep track of it with a fun money receipt envelope. So if you're doing a system where you're using a credit card, then you can keep track of the physical receipts using this envelope and keep it in a drawer where you can see it. I think the visual reminder of having the receipts is going to tell you like, wow, okay, I actually did spend a lot of money on the bars. Yeah. And then it's going to help you stay accountable so that you don't overspend. Now, this receipt envelope is available in the workbook. I customized mine, so you can write whatever you want in the middle, but it's a great way to just keep yourself accountable using the tracker and using the envelope. So maybe you really like spending money on books, or maybe you really like spending money on games, and to me that seems like it would come out of your fun money category. Wherever you're doing something that just feels good and you like just doing for leisure or entertainment is going to come from your fun money category. And if you're budgeting for it every single month and just earmarking $50, $100, whatever it may be, then you're not going to overspend, and you're also going to stay on track with your bigger financial goals. That's the whole point of this, is so that you can stay on track with your big financial goals, like paying off debt and having fun at the same time. Don't forget, if you want these exact same tools and templates that I used in this video, then you can get this inside of the How to Control Your Spending workbook. I would love to know what, in the comments below, what do you categorize as fun? When I say fun money, what's the first thing that you think of that you would spend money on? Tell me below in the comments. I'll catch you guys in another video.